Hey everyone, it's Austin Bach giving you a Gatecrash draft here on MTGO. First pack here looks like we've got our Rubbleback Raiders, which seems pretty strong in the red-based aggro deck, which is also quite strong just in draft in general. But there's also a 1000 Lashes, which I think might actually be better. I think removal is at a premium in this set in particular. Yeah, this card always seemed like more of a Boros card to me than Gruul, just because you want more attacking creatures in Boros, whereas in Gruul you're just trying to get big fatties through with Blood Rush and whatnot. Yeah, I think I'm actually just going to go with the 1000 Lashes, because I'd rather have an answer than a question in this set, at least. Not so much in other sets, but we get to follow it up with the Guardian of the Gateless. That seems pretty strong. I've come to love that guy a lot. There's also a Key Rune if I wanted to continue going black-white, and a Balustrade Spy, which is probably stronger in Dimir, but still pretty strong. Night Wash is also fine. But yeah, I don't feel like I really need to go on any other colors. I'm just going to take the Guardian, continue going Orzhov. Ooh, a foil Glaring Spotlight. I don't know why anyone's not taken that yet. I feel like people always forget about the secondary part of this card, the unblockable part. But yeah, anyway, there's not a whole lot else in this pack I'd really want. Ground Assault's probably the best card. I guess there's a Dutiful Thrall if I wanted. Yeah, this card's pretty good in Orzhov, where you want to stall out the game as long as possible, but I think I'd still rather have the Spotlight. Alright, there's a Kingpin's Pet, which is one of the strongest Orzhov cards, and it's a common. Simic Manipulator is also very, very strong. But we're not really that heavily into blue. Same reason we're not taking Rapid Hybridization. The Devour Flesh is fine, but I'm just going to take the Kingpin's Pet, because it's one of the better cards. It can actually just win games on its own. So, yeah. And we'll follow it up with Basilica Guards, I guess. It's the only card in our colors besides Purge the Profane, which isn't very strong. Spell Rupture's fine. Simic Charm is the best card in here. And I guess maybe the Blood Rush guy, but we're definitely taking the guards here. No reason to jump ship into green. Oh, there's a Guild Gate, which, and the gates are actually pretty strong in this set. Beckon Apparition is a sideboard card. That guy's Dimir card. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the gate. There's more opportunities to get value out of having a lot of gates in this set than in Return to Ravnica. So hopefully we'll pick up something to take use of it, like I don't know, Way of the Thief or something like that. Oh, here we go. Ooh, a Bane Alley Broker, 7th pick. This card is way too strong to be 7th pick. Devour Flesh as well, but this is certainly the best card in the pack, and I would be willing to splash it. Or probably not move into Dimir just based off of it, but I would strongly consider blue now that I have this card, because it's better than the Looter. It's just very good. Alright, so Nov Squad Commandos on color. Gargoyle I actually like a little bit better than I did when I first saw the set, because it deals with most of the flyers, like Kingpin's Pet, Assault Griffin, and so on. There's no like Sunspire Griffin or anything in this set, but I think I'm still going to take the Commandos, because it's still just a fine card, a 3/5 that sometimes gets value. There's a Boros Elite on color here. Slate Street Ruffian I think is better in Dimir because of Cypher, just so you don't get 2 for 1. Yeah, it's either that or a Leyline Phantasm, so I guess I'll take it here. Oh, there's a Way of the Thief, but yeah, and Dying Wish I don't think is a good card. Riot Gear's fine. Contaminated Ground is decent. I think Contaminated Ground is good if someone's like heavily splashing, you want to punish them for it. Another Way of the Thief, or another Slate Street Ruffian. Yeah, I think I'll take it here, and just hope to get a few more Cypher cards to get more value out of it. Well, Rapid Hybridization is still in here. I'm definitely taking this. Destroy target creature for 1 blue, and it goes 12th pick. That tells you how strong this set is. But yeah, I'm definitely considering splashing blue at this point. Alright, I guess I'll take Spell Rupture here over Skullcrack, even though Skullcrack might be worth a couple tickets, but doubtful that it's that much worth it. Yeah, pretty much the only cards that are drawing me into white are the pet, the Fretful Lashes and the Guardian, so I could just consider splashing white if it looks like it's drying up, because blue looks quite open in this pack. So we open a Frontline Medic, which is fine, probably worth a couple tickets, but there's also an Orzhov Charm, which is on color and it kills everything. Undercity Informer's fine. Orzhov Charm is pretty much like a one-trick pony, it just removes a creature and you lose life, but sometimes the unsummon is relevant, so I guess it's fine. It's also good if they have like a Soul Ransom, I guess, so you can bring back your guy. But yeah, it seems fine. Ooh, there's another Guardian of the Gateless, but there's an Ogre Slumlord as well, which I think is probably a little bit better, because it creates its own army. Madcap Skills is the best common in the set by far. Death's Approach is fine, Psychic Strike is okay, but yeah, Slumlord is a good bomb. It'll be nice drafting Return to Ravnica and Gatecrash together. Getting Pack Rat and Ogre Slumlord seems a little stronger than it needs to be. There's a Death Cult Rogue, which is okay. Cult Nightwing is okay. Yeah, just not a very strong pack in general. There's a Cypher card that I don't really want to play. I think I'm just going to take the Rogue, and same with the Ruffian. I want to pick up a few more Cypher cards to make that more worth it. Well, here's a Gridlock, which definitely pulls me into blue a little bit, along with another Broker, but it's not better than Gridlock in my opinion. So I'll just take the Gridlock, and we're definitely looking for like Dimir Guildgates now to at least splash blue, because these blue cards are very strong. So here there's like a Bear is really the only card for us. Keymaster Rogue is fine as well. I might consider playing it if I have to move into Dimir, and I think it's that much better than Gutter Skulk, or at least the upside's better, that I'll take it here. Alright, here's a Guildgate, which I think I'm going to take here. There's a Confessor as well, which is fine, but I don't like it against the aggro decks because you have to pay a bunch of life and they don't have that many cards anyway, so the gate is probably just that much better. Alright, here's an Etherize, which I think is one of the better uncommons in the set. Corpse Blockade is also fine, but this card is just insane against the aggro decks, so I'm just going to pick it up here. And 7th pick, that just doesn't seem right. Alright, so looking at our color combos, yeah, it looks like we have a little more white than blue still, but yeah, here I'm just going to take another gate. You can never have too many gates, and we already have quite a few playables, so I'm not worried about that. So we have our choice between another Commandos and a Keymaster Rogue, and I think the Rogue is just that much better once again. Even if we don't have any Cypher, just a 3-2 unblockable seems good. It's also good with a bunch of Extort. Death's Approach is a fine removal. Again, better in Dimir when you're milling them of all their creatures, but it can be fine as a 1 or 2 removal spell early on. Denizon's actually better than it looks, I think, because it turns everything into Keymaster Rogue, and again, if you have Cypher, it makes it better. Yeah, all of this looks like we're going to have a pretty good Dimir deck if this keeps up. Course Confession is another good Dimir card. If you want to be milling them, it's good. If you don't, it's okay. It draws you a couple cards, but yeah, it seems fine. Alright, I guess I'll take a Scatter Arc if I'm going to move into Dimir. Horror of the Den is just like a bad Rubbleback Rhino, and there's really not a whole lot of value to get out of it. Take that, and yeah, we'll see what